Bruh, I can't believe we got such a horrible episode right after such an amazing episode. Pokemon 114 was one of the best episodes ever. My favorite character, Paul, returning was awesome, and seeing all of Ash's Pokemon for more than 1,000 episodes was absolutely insane fan service. Episode 115 was the start of the new Masters 8 tournament, which seemed hype as fuck, considering its purpose is to decide the, next world champ. I can't say all the characters chosen were the right pick, but most of them were worthy, so, I'm gonna let it slide. What really had me, and a lot of other people based on the amount of, rant videos popping up on YouTube pretty much every hour, pissed off was the horrible first fight. In case you didn't see it, Leon beat Alain as if he's a total amateur. Yes, that Alain. The one who won the Kalos League and completely dominated everyone with his Mega Charizard X. I'm not even an Alain fanboy, but I had to come in to defend him after he was done so dirty. Anybody who has seen the Alain vs. Ash fight knows the absolute ridiculous amount of damage Mega Charizard X not only took, but also tanked fully. Anybody who's seen that fight will know that fight was total garbage. What we see here is the classic method of introducing a new character by completely dominating an incredibly powerful existing character in order to establish them as a new powerhouse. Think of Zane versus Aster from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, although that was a little better because Aster barely won. Or a really good yet horrible example, Sukune versus Unchained from Bakido. That was one of the worst fights I've ever seen. Holy shit. Anyway, most of the times this is done, it does succeed in making the new character look strong, but doing it at the expense of an already established character usually leaves a bad taste in the mouth of fans. Also, yes, I know this wasn't the first time we see Leon, but considering he'll be fighting seriously in a tournament, on screen, and against other trainers for the first time, it might as well be. One line said by Alain that was especially nonsensical was when my dude goes, "It was my dream to battle your Charizard and to surpass it." Obviously he said, Lizardon, because that's the Japanese version, but, whatever, Charizard. What is he even talking about here? I mean, from all the evidence we've seen, his Charizard is easily the strongest in all of Pokemon. You can't be serious with it. It's the same Charizard that has the exclusive X Mega Evolution, who kept up with literal legendaries, who went on a win streak against 10 other Mega Evolved Pokemon in a row, and who tanked an unbelievable amount of damage in his fight against Ash. That Mega Evolved Charizard lost to Leon's non-Dynamax base level Charizard, who used 2 entire moves against it. Ancient Power, mind you, didn't even connect properly, and Dragon Pulse knocked him out? Nah, come on now. The most powerful Charizard of all time got one-shotted by a base Charizard completely effortlessly. This is the kind of unimaginable trash that makes me start ranting. What a total upset. Can we all agree, by the way, this is not a serious tournament, especially for one that's supposed to decide the next world champ? Why is it not a serious tournament? Well, because every other serious tournament was a 6v6 full team Pokemon battle. This is a 3v3. This is nonsense. If I had to guess, it was done as a cost-cutting decision, as animating long and, exciting 6v6 fights for 7 battles in a row would have pretty much bankrupted OLM. Now, can we also, by the way, stop pretending that Dynamax and Z-moves are on the same level as Mega Evolution? Yeah, they are powerful, okay? And they should be limited to 1 per battle. But Mega Evolution as both a concept and execution is far beyond the other two. Dynamax is just an HP boost, and Z-moves are just a special attack. Mega Evolution is the secret, inaccessible, limit breaker evolution that's so powerful, it has to be temporary. A Mega Evolved Pokemon shouldn't lose to the same Pokemon but Dynamax, let alone the base form, come on! There's no conceivable way whatsoever that Mega Charizard X would lose to a single attack that connected from a regular base Charizard. Like, they have us thinking that Leon's Charizard is got the base power of 1,000. Like, he can fart and knock out a Mega Rayquaza. Come on. Here's why Alain's Charizard is so impressive, by the way. I'm going to give you 3 full examples. So first of all, the time I spent with Alain was mainly demolishing other Mega Evolutions, and the one time it did lose was to a Mega Blastoise, which he's forgiven because Blastoise is a water type and has a type advantage. However, he then went on to become even more powerful and went against numerous other Mega Evolved Pokemon, 10 of which were defeated in a row. You never see win streaks like this. Now, the second example is stomped on everyone during the Kalos League. It tanked 2 powerful electric attacks from Pikachu before beating it. Remember when I said it lost to a water type earlier? Well, it not only beat Ash's Greninja, it was the synchronized Greninja that had its own power-up and type advantage on top, and yet it still lost. Not to mention X also defeating Mega Charizard Y in the tournament. I mean, what more evidence do you need that this is literally the fucking most beefy Charizard of all time? And the final example that's worth mentioning is this score against legendaries. We constantly see it keep up with multiple different legendaries like Primal Groudon and Zygarde, and I know it's not the same Charizard, but the one in the Origins universe who did have the X Megastone, who was the, that universe's Mega Charizard X, was strong enough to take out Mewtwo. If that doesn't tell you how much power the Mega Evolution form holds, and its ability to keep up with legendaries, I don't know what will. So all in all, one of, if not the most powerful non-legendary Pokemon shown to date, with not only ridiculous offensive power, but also mind-boggling toughness and durability, just got one-shotted by another Charizard who was neither in a Mega form, or a Gigantamax form, or, it didn't even use a Z move. What a joke! I promise you, the only reason Leon won over Alain was because of the recency bias due to him being the newly introduced, current champ of Gen 9. So, the writing is completely butt cheeks when Pikachu gave Leon's Charizard a decent fight like a year ago, and then Alain's dummy strong Mega Charizard X got literally one-shotted. Overall, seeing Alain match up with Leon in the first round was just unfortunate to begin with, as, it's almost certain Leon will be facing Ash in the finals. This means everyone more or less expected Alain to lose due to conventional storytelling and tournament structure rules, but there was no excuse for the disrespect that occurred. Come on. These are all trainers of comparable skill. The fact that we didn't even get to see Leon's third Pokemon solidified this as one of the worst Pokemon episodes of all time, and a total disgrace of a battle. Leon is just not written as a compelling character, much less a certified world champ, and the way he won really made me hate him, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I've never been much of an Ash fan, but man, am I rooting for him hard now. If I don't see Leon squirming on the ground in utter defeat by the end of this tournament, I'm gonna be disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Subscribe for more videos. Go check out my blog, noscosaturday.com. That's where I pretty much, make these YouTube videos from, because they use my blogs as scripts, pretty much. And also follow me on TikTok for daily nonsense. Later!